Ontario College of Teachers. Great teaching.
When I was younger, the classroom setting was fairly typical. Students, for the most part, were sitting in rows, and we had a teacher that we really looked to as being the person who was going to impart knowledge. Over time, the classroom setting has changed. Gone are the days that a teacher is a sage on the stage. Now a teacher is a guide on the side. And we are going to make sure that we meet the needs of the kids as best that we can. I remember a time when I was a teacher, I had a student who was quite challenging. I soon realized that the approach that I was using for other students was not going to work for her. It's through those challenging moments when you think, I don't think I can do this anymore. That was a pivotal moment for me. It was a huge awakening. It's through those moments that you regroup, you talk to the support that you have in place, and you just know in your heart that you are making a difference. I work with year one teacher candidates, and some people have a view that teaching is very typical, that I'm going to be the person who's going to impart knowledge. And so what I've seen with teacher candidates is that shift that happens kind of painfully sometimes, because as anybody who is learning, you're kind of living on the edge of discomfort, and it doesn't feel good, right? But you have to embrace that, because that's how you grow. Learning about their experience in practicum, through their blog posts, through their reflections, and I'm seeing them now make a connection between what is taught here at the faculty and now applying it in the schools.
The most important thing to her is her students, and that her students are being well cared for, and the relationships that you build with your students and also with the other adults that you work with, like the other teachers. Maybe you have ECEs or EAs in your room. Those relationships are the most important thing. You need that foundation before anything else. That's really what I try to do in my practicum and what I'll try to do going forward as a teacher as well.
It's been a journey. It's been hard, and it's also been quite positive in many ways. I find it's quite emotional because you're connecting with these kids in different levels, and there's a lot of stuff going on in their personal lives and their family lives that do come into the classroom. When I'm teaching, some stuff's not going to be as planned. I'm just going to have to go with the flow and make it work. Those are key things that come from Lynne.
The most important thing I would say to the teacher candidates is reflect. It's really, really important that you be a reflective practitioner. No student is alike. No class is the same. The profession really is complex, but it's also really exciting because you can really make a difference. Let yourself go and embrace, work with others, learn from others, celebrate those mini miracles, if you will, and that's really exciting too.
Learn more at oct.ca.